What it do, comic bros? It's your boy, Super Duper Sean, and this is Power of Comics. And today we got some Spider-Man news. Oh yeah, some big news from the wall crawler himself, Mr. New York City, Mr. Web Swing, Mr. Spidey Sting is saving lives and causing mayhem for J. Jonah Jameson. But before I get into my Spider-Man news, I need y'all to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel pushes this video through the algorithm, and it helps me out more than any Cash App donation. So if you really rock with your boy, go ahead and Hulk smash that like button. It costs you nothing. It's free. And without further ado, let's get it, man. Okay, so I got an article from Superhero Hype talking about the new Spider-Man 94 comic book series. Once I heard this, I was so hyped. Y'all know I love the animated series. It is goated. So let's get into this article, and then I'll give my comments on it at the end. Just make sure you stick around to the end of the video because we got news on another Spider-Man miniseries that a legendary creator will be working on. Let's go. Spider-Man 94 is coming back, but not the way fans wanted. The 1994 Spider-Man cartoon is unquestionably regarded as one of the best animated adaptations Marvel ever produced. It's also famous for its cliffhanger ending with Peter Parker going into the multiverse to find a displaced Mary Jane Watson. Closure of a kind came in the X-Men 97 animated series, which showed the two lovers reunited in a quick cameo. However, the success of that show had many Spider-Man fans clamoring for a similar sequel series. Sadly, Marvel Studios isn't making one. However, Marvel Comics is giving fans a Spider-Man 94 comic to close out the cartoon. The series will be written by legendary comic writer J.M. DeMatteis. The artwork will be provided by Spider-Man and Deadpool artist Jim Toh. The first issue will feature covers by Nick Bradshaw, Ron Lim, and John Tyler Christopher, which may be viewed below. Spider-Man 94 will also introduce Morlun and Kane. The comic will open with Peter and Mary Jane's homecoming. However, the wall crawler will have no time to rest on his laurels. DeMatteis revealed that he will be adapting two comparatively obscure villains from the comic who never made their way into the cartoon. One is the energy vampire Morlun, who feeds on the life force of animal avatars. The other is Kane, a corrupted clone of Peter Parker, whose creation was previously teased in the final season of Spider-Man 94. The 1990 Spider-Man animated series has become a beloved part of Spidey lore. DeMatteis told IGN, "It was the introduction to Peter Parker and his universe for an entire generation. I'm delighted to be diving back into that universe. We're treating this as the next season of the show, which means introducing new villains, new challenges, new adventures for Peter, while doing our best to remain true to the creative spirit of John Semper and company established with the original show." Spider-Man 94 #1 arrives in comic shops everywhere on September 3rd, 2025. Okay, so off the web, we got J.M. DeMatteis writing the Spider-Man 94 animated series comic. That is a win. If you guys don't know, this guy is freaking legendary. He has some of the greatest stories told on Marvel and DC. Justice League International, he wrote some of that stuff for DC. the spectacular Spider-Man series in the late 80s, early 90s. He wrote a big part of that, and his parts were special. He's done miniseries that are legendary. His Dr. Fate run on DC Comics from the early 90s, can't forget that. That's got to be coming in omnibus real soon. Some of his recent stuff, Shadow of the Green Goblin, fire. His Ghost Rider stuff. I mean, I can go on and on about J.M. DeMatteis. And we all know he created the best Spider-Man story ever told. And that is Kraven's Last Hunt. My personal favorite Spider-Man story. So I will definitely be checking this out when you got a top tier creator in J.M. DeMatteis on the job. I cannot wait to see how he adapts the series to the comic book. I know he will knock it out of the park. People, you don't want to miss this one. Also, the artist he'll be working with is Jim Tove. He's currently doing work on Star Wars The High Republic. I believe it's 10 issues in at this moment. I have not been able to check it out, but his art does look great. He's done also a lot of covers for Marvel as well. He's worked on things like X-Force, Avengers Forever, The Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Verse versus the Venomverse, and Avengers Assemble Omega. So we got two very experienced comic creators working on one of the most beloved series to us geeks, to us nerds. Spider-Man 94. I cannot wait. Let's go. Please leave your comments below and tell me what you think about Spider-Man 94. Are you happy J.M. DeMatteis is writing it? Do you wish it was a more up-to-date writer? Do you think James' new work has been top tier? I'm here for all of the comments. I want to know how you feel about Spider-Man 94, or are you not interested at all? Also, they said they was introducing villains like Morlun and Kane. Morlun is from the Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse, the comic version. The comic version is very different from the animated movie. It's way darker. Morlun is going from realm to realm, feeding on every Spider-Man, like just eating them alive, cannibalizing them. Yo, I can't wait to see how JM uses Morlun. He is definitely one of my favorite Spider-Man villains. They also spoke of bringing Kane Parker into the series. Now, Kane Parker is a version of the Scarlet Spider-Man. A lot of y'all know Ben Reilly as the Scarlet Spider-Man, but no, there is a Kane Parker, and he is badass. He's no nonsense type of guy, and yo, I am all for it as introducing him as a villain. You may have seen Kane in Amazing Spider-Man 637, Scarlet Spider-Man Volume 2, issue number 2, and of course his first appearance was Web of Spider-Man issue 119. Kane Parker, an exciting villain. Who does not want to see two spiders face off? Spider-Man versus the Scarlet Spider. I cannot wait. Please let me know how y'all feel about Kane Parker in the comment section. How y'all feel about Spider-Man versus the Scarlet Spider? Do y'all care if he makes the Scarlet Spider evil, or do y'all want to see Spider-Man versus the Scarlet Spider in the new comic? Let me know in the comments below. Let's keep it moving. Next on our Spider-Man news, a legendary creator who wrote Spider-Man in the early 2000s is coming back. J. Michael Straczynski. Now, JMS's run is beloved by us geeks and nerds. I read it recently, about a year and a half ago, all 60 something issues, and boy did I love it. So when I hear that JMS is coming back to write a 5-issue miniseries called Torn, I was all in. I have the article on the details of it right here. Let's get it. J. Michael Straczynski is returning to Amazing Spider-Man with artist Pere Perez for a new 5-issue miniseries, Amazing Spider-Man Torn, launching October 2025. Presumably, he will want to keep his name on this one. J. Michael Straczynski, one of the most impactful writers in Spider-Man, History returns to the Web Wonder this October in Amazing Spider-Man Torn, a 5-issue limited series. Skrzyninski will be joined by acclaimed artist Perez, who has worked on TVA, Venom War Carnage. The prolific writer is known for his influential work throughout the Marvel Universe, including one of the most celebrated runs of the Amazing Spider-Man for years. Fans have hoped for JMS to make his return to Spidey storytelling. Now he's back with an unforgettable Spider-Man saga that's perfect for all fans, but this time he's digging into a very different part of Spidey history. Yo, so that's basically the article right there. Am I excited for this? Now, JMS recently did about 4 or 5 one-shots for Marvel. He wrote Doctor Doom and Rocket Raccoon, Captain America and Vostok, Nick Fury vs. Fin Fang Foom, Ghost Riders vs. Galactus, Spider-Man vs. Dr. Octopus, Hulk, and Doctor Strange. Now, the ones I did check out was Captain America and Vostok, Doom, and Rocket, and I was not feeling these. I did not like these one-shots. I have a video on Doctor Doom and Rocket Raccoon's one-shot right here if you want to check it out. But they were not for me. They didn't resonate well. They just felt kind of dated to me. Some of the writing for Doom and Rocket was just real cringeworthy to me. I don't know. Now, 20 years ago, did he write a good Spider-Man? Hell yeah, he blew it out the water. But, yo, that was 20 years ago. Let's keep it a bean, man. Let's keep it a bean. We have had some great Spider-Man writers in the past decade. People like Nick Spencer. People like Chip Zdarsky. Could I do without a JMS 5-issue miniseries? I could, but I'm still interested because I loved his JMS run, the original run. So I will check it out off the strength of nostalgia. Hey, we love our nostalgia. If you can put me back in that mind frame when I was reading that JMS run, play off my emotions, hell, I'm down for it. Hey, I'm down for it. But it gotta be good, man. Set it off on the first issue. JMS's writing, it usually takes an issue or 2 to cook. That's why his one-shots really ain't that good. Even his JMS Spider-Man run, it started cooking around the 3rd or 4th issue. But nevertheless, I am excited. Also, Perez, the artist that he's working with, is a phenomenal artist. He has worked on stuff like American Wasteland for Valiant, a Smallville comic, Archer Armstrong for Valiant, Spider-Woman. He did the TVA series that's ongoing right now, a Venom story, Venom War Carnage. And that TVA series, if you haven't been checking it out, that is great as well. So, yo, I'm excited. I'm happy. This is the Spider-Man news, y'all. So we got the Spider-Man animated series comic getting adapted. 2 legendary creators, J.M. DeMatteis, JMS, back on Spider-Man this year. It is looking up for Spider-Man fans. If you are a wall crawler, if you're a you should be smiling right about now. I'm your boy, Super Duper Deuces.